#5 fears that the elderly often have when living with their children. When people grow old, they hope for a peaceful life with their children and grandchildren, receiving care and love. However, reality does not always align with expectations. Many elderly people, despite living with their children, carry invisible fears. The fear of becoming a burden, the fear of being considered outdated, and the fear of losing their autonomy. Are they truly happy in their own homes? 3. Feeling lonely in their own home. Despite living with their children, many elderly people still experience loneliness. They long for companionship, conversation, and inclusion, but often find their children too busy with work and their own lives. One of the main reasons for their loneliness is generational differences. While the younger generation is constantly engaged with work, friends, and digital devices, elderly individuals have a slower pace of life and crave deeper connections. However, when they try to share their thoughts, their children may respond briefly or be too preoccupied to listen, making them feel isolated. Additionally, they are often left out of family activities. When gatherings, trips, or important discussions occur, they may be unintentionally sidelined. Although no one means to hurt them, this unintentional neglect deepens their sense of loneliness. Elderly individuals don't just need a house to live in, they need genuine emotional connection. A simple greeting, a shared meal, or a few minutes of conversation can bring warmth to their hearts and ease their loneliness. Now 4. Generational conflicts. Living together often leads to clashes between generations due to differences in perspectives and lifestyles. Older adults tend to hold traditional values, while younger generations are shaped by modern influences, sometimes making elderly individuals feel out of place or pressured to change. First, daily routines can cause friction. Older adults prefer structured habits, such as waking up early, eating at set times, and maintaining cleanliness. In contrast, younger generations have more flexible lifestyles, staying up late, eating irregularly, or being less tidy. When elderly individuals voice their concerns, they may be perceived as overly strict or difficult. Second, different views on family and responsibilities create tension. Older generations value close-knit family bonds and expect more time spent together. Younger people, however, prioritize careers and personal relationships outside the home. This can make elderly individuals feel neglected, while younger ones feel their independence is being invaded. Third, technological advancements widen the generational gap. While the younger generation embraces digital tools, older individuals often struggle to keep up. This digital divide can lead to feelings of exclusion and alienation. To maintain harmony, mutual understanding and respect are essential. While elderly individuals should remain open to change, younger family members should also take the time to listen and communicate, ensuring that family ties remain strong. 5. Loss of autonomy. For many elderly people, the greatest fear is not illness or loneliness, but the loss of independence. They worry that their children will take control of their finances, daily routines, and relationships, leaving them with little say in their own lives. First, financial dependence is a major concern. In their youth, they managed household expenses and provided for their families. But in old age, they may have to hand over their pensions or savings to their children, sometimes needing permission for even small purchases. This can make them feel powerless. Second, their daily routines may be restricted. Many elderly people prefer to stick to their old habits, such as eating a certain way, taking walks at specific times, or doing small chores to feel useful. However, their children may impose new rules, fearing for their health. While well-intended, these restrictions can make them feel trapped. Third, their social life can be limited. They may want to meet friends, join senior clubs, or simply chat with neighbors, but overprotective children might discourage them from going out, fearing for their safety. This leads to feelings of isolation and disconnection. Losing autonomy can lower self-esteem and lead to depression. Instead of taking full control, children should respect their parents' wishes and allow them the freedom to make their own choices, ensuring they can live happily and comfortably in their final years. Elderly individuals face many challenges when living with their children, from feeling like a burden to struggling with loneliness and a loss of independence. However, with understanding, patience, and open communication, Families can create an environment where aging parents feel valued, respected, and truly at home. Thank you for joining me on this journey to living a fulfilling life in your 50s, 60s, and beyond. Do something amazing for yourself today and spread love to those around you. Have a wonderful day and see you in the next video.